All right, Manib. So now it's just you and I. We're going to be tackling all the MLS farming together. So I just wanted to bring up the training again. So if you needed a refresh on any of this stuff, because doing attached units is a little different than doing single family, but you're already, this is one of the reasons I moved you into Colorado Springs to do some of the single family down there, because to get you more familiar with it. But a big part of your business is going to be single family. From what I've seen through my years, it's hard to get equal to single family. So it's really like for every one or uh, every one attached unit, there's usually I'm getting around three single families. I was hoping to change that with you, but I just think the numbers kind of are the numbers, and that's just the kind of the way it works out. There's just more opportunity with single family buildings than there are attached. But with that said, I definitely want to keep tackling both. So I don't want to change what you've been doing because you've been doing a really good job here. So you've been going after these attached units, right? So now you're going to add in the single family 0 to 400 and the single family 0 to 550. So these are every day you're going to be going in, you're going to pulling out the junk properties out of those and making offers. Now I've seen lately that on your attached, you've made some offers on some pretty nice properties, and I'm pretty much guessing because you're starving for deals, right? Because you just don't have enough opportunity. Now that you have more opportunity, I definitely encourage you to kind of be more selective on what properties that you're selecting. If it's pretty darn nice inside, like I've seen some that had stainless steel appliances and fairly fresh kitchens in them or newer kitchens that you're making offers on, and those are really tough because those will probably go to a retail buyer. So we'll talk more through that if I continue to see that from you. To kind of get you really dialed into the exact properties. But I really do think that you know what you're doing with that. I think you're just starving for properties and you needed to make more offers. So now that you've got all three, you can be a little more selective with your properties, making sure that you're getting kind of the more junkier, the more ones that are run down that need work. Those are the ones that we want to target. I'm definitely going to be checking your work here the next couple weeks to make sure you're really dialed into these single families in Denver. I want you to focus on these three and not worry about doing anything in Fort Collins or anything in Colorado Springs for right now. I know you've been running those. Let's back off that. Let's focus on these three right here. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Just give me a heads up or a thumbs up that you got this, that you're going to start working on these. Solomon's off. You're on it. I think you're going to crush it. I'm really going to focus a lot with you here the next couple weeks to make sure that you get really dialed in to these properties. The single family has a lot of opportunity there, and I think if you become a real expert in acquisitions in these three, I think we'll run our numbers up even higher than what was going on before because there's quite a few properties that were just being overbid on that kind of bids us out, and I'll talk more about this later. For now, I just want you to review this. If you need to, go ahead, start making offers on all three of these. I'm going to be shooting a lot of videos, giving you a lot of feedback. I'm going to really try to hone you in to make sure that these offers are getting exactly where we want, and we're being really careful about making good, solid offers on these, and really trying to get as many of these under contract as possible. But I really think, based on what I've seen from you, I think that you're going to crush it. You kind of have this eye for detail that this kind of task really needs, and you've done quite well with that, and you don't make very many mistakes very often, and that's why I wanted to put you on this. So I'm excited to work with you. So just give me a thumbs up that you're going to get going, and let's get cranking away and get some closings going so you have some money coming your way.